survey asking about your experience via email or in the United app. We'd love to know how you enjoyed your flight with us today.
So we did a little something, and we are getting back into RV transport, the multi-haul. So we got ourselves a Kenworth W9, and then we bought a Mike's custom trailer. The trailer's a 2018. We were actually in Denver on a family vacation, and they had direct flights going to Tennessee, down to Knoxville, where I had the truck bought, and I was going to just fly straight down there from Denver after our vacation was kind of over. And then I happened to find this trailer down in Jessup, Georgia, and the guy said he lived by Knoxville, so he came to Knoxville on the weekends, so he'd bring the trailer up for me. So that was kind of nice. I flew to Knoxville and picked this up, and then went and met him at a truck stop and picked up the trailer, shot up from Tennessee to Indiana. I was supposed to grab that other sport truck right there, but it's too long. I pulled this camper all the way to the front, Stinger all the way forward, and I needed to gain 8 feet. That ain't gonna happen. So even by taking the jack and the propane tank off that one, it's not gonna happen. So Courtney is actually gonna head out and grab that one possibly tomorrow. She's driving back. Her and Damien are driving back from Denver today, so they're probably going to beat me back home, and then she might just turn around and head right back out tomorrow before I even get back. So I don't know how we're gonna do this, or we're gonna have to come out and get it later in the week, because this is Saturday. I'll be home Sunday. Monday, I have 2 sold units to set up for a dealership in South Dakota. Tuesday, I have another one to set up in South Dakota. So maybe Wednesday we can head out here. So that's kind of the news. We're getting back into this. We are getting out of rentals. We decided it was just taking up too much time. We had no family time, no time for vacation. So this is actually the first vacation we've taken in quite a while, other than when we transport campers and go sightsee or something. But yeah, I think we're going to be back. We'll be doing more videos. It's probably going to be a little slow going at first with videos and transport. We've got 3 campers sold. We still have a few that are in the end of the rental season, and then we're hoping to either sell the business or get the other 6 sold. So I think after the Clay County Fair for us is our big last deal. We got 3 campers going to that. The rest of them will start going to the dealership for consignment sales. We got a few out on temporary housing, which you guys seen in the last video if you watched that one with the flooding. So it'll be kind of slow going getting out of the rentals and getting full-fledged into the transport again, but I'm kind of hoping by well, mid-September, end of September, we should be going full force again. So figured that way it'll give us more time to schedule stuff. If we're going to take a week off, we schedule a week off. So that is what we have going on, and I don't know, we'll see what goes on here. But I was really hoping to get both of them campers, which I knew it was going to be tight when I was looking at the spec sheet for them. Height wise, I was a little nervous. If I would have got both of them on, I would have had to take the tires off of that one to gain me about 4 inches of clearance. Otherwise I've been about 4 inches too tall, but I'm about 6-7 feet too long, which ain't gonna fly. So that one's gonna have to sit here, and we'll have to come back and pull that one home on the ground probably. So unless I get another small camper, I can throw that one on, but it's gonna have to be pretty small, and the dealerships that we deal with don't usually get anything much smaller than 25-26 foot, and that's what the one I have on the trailer right now is, 25 foot, and it's actually pushing 30, because I think the 2 campers combined were 63 feet overall length, and I was hoping to get one out on the Stinger and the other one tucked underneath and possibly pulling tires off, and yeah, I was asking for too much. So we're gonna go turn paperwork in for one camper, return paperwork for the other one, and get going. I'm gonna send her back to Indiana. She got back with this one.
I did.
That's the one I was supposed to grab. So she's back with that, and then I might have asked for a little much.
Yeah, I may have asked for a little much.
Which I should have just done it.
Just swing by Walcott real quick on your way.
Yeah. I should have done it on my way home with the semi, with the step deck, since, you know, I had majority of the deck open. But I decided, the fenders on the truck, I didn't realize the mounts were all cracked and they're vibrating really bad at first. And now they're about ready to fall off. And the quarter fenders obviously don't work with the step deck very well. So I had her stop and grab me some full fenders. She made a big deal about it. I didn't think it was a big deal.
They weigh like 300 pounds.
I don't know.
I'm one girl.
Damien was with you.
He's one boy.
Well, the problem is they have the paper. They're stuck together. Well, they're still strapped, and they use gloves.
And hats.
And hats, stocking caps, blanket, gloves.
It was either that or socks.
That or socks. Oh. So we unloaded the camper that I brought home. I can't be mad about the whole deal about not getting this one, because originally the plan was I was going to Tennessee, bringing the semi back, and I still had to find a trailer. And then I found the trailer, and he brought it up to Knoxville, so that was a double bonus. Well, a bonus. And then the dealer called and said he had a camper ready, and it was a 25-foot travel trailer. And I was like, well, that's, you know, 3 birds with 1 stone. And then he calls back and says he has a 4th one, and then he gave us the model number, and I was like, yeah.
The second one.
Or a second camper. So we were checking out the spec sheet. According to the spec sheet, it should have worked, but have been tight. And I would have had to pull tires off for height twice.
But we really had our doubts.
I had my doubts, but I really had my hopes.
Right.
So, yeah, both of those campers are supposed to be pulled on the ground anyway. So, like I said, it was just a bonus that I got the last one on the trailer anyway, because I was going through there, so it saved us a whole trip out to Indiana. Yeah.
It did.
And now, so we gotta drop this one off at the dealer today. Gotta get these off in the shop where I got the truck at. And then we got, what, 5 tires for the campers we have to take to the dealer, or to
one of our rental campers
tire shop.
goes to the dealer.
Yeah, so we got 2 of them there. Yeah, we have 2 of our campers already at the dealership, so we gotta drop this one off, go do tires, go and come back home, grab another one of our rentals, drop that off at the dealer, and then we'll have 3 of them there. And then our camper, the one that we're keeping, was supposed to be out till Christmas.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I just want to cry on that camper.
That one was supposed to be out till December 22nd. It's through an insurance company. I'm not going to name them, but...
No. I'm glad it's home.
So yesterday we found out the insurance company wasn't paying for anything else or anymore, so I went to go get it to find out there was a dozen cats in the camper, and the front storage compartment was used for storing garbage, and the garbage was leaking out underneath the camper.
And none of the cats were declawed. So you can imagine how the inside of that camper looks.
I think the worst part is how bad it smells. You can be 20 feet away from the camper walking up to it and smell the garbage and kitty litter.
Yeah.
And the cat piss.
It's so bad. I don't know. I'm
yeah.
waiting to hear back from their insurance company to find out what they want to do, but
I'm guessing they're going to be
it's for sure 2 new couches. Those couches are ruined. There's no saving them.
The booth.
The booth is absolutely destroyed.
The tops of the cushions are all full of holes, and then there's like a little...
The mattresses are junk. I think they left the skylights open when it stormed one night because all the mattresses are ruined.
Yeah, you can tell they got soaked.
The front compartment may have water damage. We have to assess that better with
It's not really water damage, it's garbage damage.
Yeah, from all the liquids in their garbage. That's how disgusting it was.
So our commercial insurance for rental insurance does not cover interior damages. That's all supposed to be on the renter. But she lost everything, has no money, doesn't have a job.
I mean, we feel bad for her, don't get me wrong. We feel bad for all the flood people, but...
Well, there's also a point of respecting stuff.
Right. This is why we don't do temporary housing very often. We usually decline them because of situations like this.
FEMA ones, when people are getting paid or refunded, or however you want to call it, assistance from FEMA, them are the ones that never take care of campers. So we never help with the FEMA ones. When FEMA calls or asks, or people are going to get refunded from FEMA, we don't deal with those because they destroy them.
We've tried it. It's not that we're heartless people. We have tried it, and our camper came back 80% totaled. So we just don't do it.
So, well, and then usually when they're going through their insurance and the insurance is covering the campers, they are the people that usually take care of it, because if they destroy the camper, they have a good chance their insurance company's going to drop them, and they're not going to get, you know, it's a big headache from them. So they usually take care of it, whatnot. And this one did not. So we're not really sure how this is going to work out. I'm kind of guessing we're going to get hosed and bend over and take it.
Yep.
That's kind of what I have a feeling. But what sucks is obviously we can't really sell that camper at all without taking a massive hit. Our insurance, I'm 99% sure won't cover any of it.
I'm gonna, after I talk to their insurance, I am gonna call our insurance to find out.
But I have high doubts about it.
But I doubt, yeah.
But the thing is, that was the camper we're gonna keep. So I mean,
I miss camping.
yeah. So
We're
now we gotta
outdoorsy
figure-
people, and the only thing we do outdoorsy anymore is clean campers for other people to use. So
But all right, we got to get this thing unloaded. We got to get this thing unloaded, and we got to go load up like 6 tires.
you guys don't want to be around for unloading this because I know these are pretty impressive, but
I don't know what you got a big old line on your glasses, and it's bugging me.
it's a scratch. It doesn't come off.
What? Get some new glasses.
I haven't found any that I like. We've talked about
you gotta
this.
between. What is it? Paint?
Bye.
You got mark there,
Bye.
mark there. You like slide them across with sheetrock.
Bye.
Well, we're bringing the truck home from the shop. We got the emission system fixed, so we won't have any issues with that the remainder of the life of this truck. But we're gonna head out tomorrow and pick up a couple campers. So we gotta get home, get the trailer all situated, wait for the last piece of paperwork to come in from the agent for insurance, so we can get everything squared away there, and then I think we'll be ready to up and start rolling with this thing here shortly. We finally have the truck all done. We got it back from the shop like you seen. We survived the storms. We got an inch of rain out of that deal, so that was nice. But the microwave was kind of a pain in the butt. We had to build a little deal underneath so we could open the door, because it was sat down there. You couldn't open the microwave door. So we got that done. We got the fenders on, CB in. We got a tablet mount, phone holders. Courtney's got her air fryer, which we had to pull some stuff out of that because that thing rattles. Got the inverter mounted.
Yes, we did. That was something.
That should have been way easier than it was, but we couldn't get the wires to fit where we needed them to fit and go where we wanted them to go. And you'd think on a big truck everything would be easy.
It's not.
I think the mounting the fenders was a bigger pain in the butt than that should have been too. We had them mounted, and then the brackets that come with it to mount it didn't actually fit the truck right. So we had to cut and weld and whatnot on the brackets to make them fit in where they needed to fit. Drove the truck about 20 miles to the shop, 20 miles back, and got home, and the fenders were about ready to slide right off the side, even though the brackets were as tight as they'd go. So we had to do some re-engineering on that.
Yeah, we got it though, so we'll see.
Well, we got everything situated, and then we'll talk about later on who we're leasing to. Right now the truck is under our authority for the month of, well, to the end of this month of September. So we're gonna head out. We got a few more campers to grab, so we got for the dealer, but it's not gonna be long lived. He got hit by those tornadoes, if you remember, a while back, early this summer, so he really hasn't built back all of his inventory. But now the Clay County Fair is coming up, so he's trying to get campers in for the fair. So he's got a bunch of our campers that we're selling. We're finally getting some more of his new inventory in, so she's gonna grab a fifth wheel, and I'm gonna grab a couple travel trailers. We're gonna just haul her pickup out there like we used to do. And then not really sure if we're gonna have much more or not, but figured it might be just 2 weeks of running out and getting campers before the fair, which actually that starts at what, end of next week, isn't it?
Friday
So
we
yeah,
start
this is probably our
taking
last
campers
run,
over.
I guess. So yeah, I didn't want to put the truck under our authority just because for multi-haul we don't have that kind of clientele, and in the last year it's just been slow enough that one pickup has been able to keep up. So We got my dually up for sale. We're gonna keep her truck for now. Actually, I was gonna take it down to Omaha yesterday because we got it sold, but the guy couldn't get a ride to Omaha, so now we're gonna do that on Wednesday when we get back. So the dually is sold. Hopefully.
Maybe.
Should
We
be.
don't know that it's sold.
I don't have money in hand, so but he says he's buying it. So if
see.
anybody brings me money before Wednesday, it's yours. Yeah. But otherwise, we're ready to roll.
I think so.
And then, yeah, after the Clay County Fair, we should be able to go out and do orientation. I might find a day or two to run out during the Clay County Fair to do orientation and whatnot, but yeah.
We'll see. Clay County Fair is pretty busy for us, so
Yeah,
we'll
I
see.
kind of have my doubts, but
Even with we're down to 4 campers. We're only letting 4 go out for the fair, but
they're in and out.
still, yeah.
Every day there's one camper
That's the thing
coming
that
in.
sucks with the fair is they all stay at the fair, but unless every single night is paid for, they can't actually stay at the fair. So we have, one that comes home on Tuesday because it's not paid for Tuesday night, but it goes right back over on Wednesday. So it
Yeah.
makes it hard for...
Yeah, we can't just go there, clean them, and flip-flop sites. We actually have to pull them home, wait one day, and bring them back.
And we wouldn't even have to flip-flop sites because it's just they park you wherever they park you. So we
Yeah,
could just leave it there, but they won't let us. Even if we pay for the night, they won't let us because we don't have a reserve site.
Yeah. But anyway, there's a little tour of the truck. We'll probably go over the trailer and stuff a little later on. We got a Mike's custom trailer, not a Shipsy trailers. Joking. But yeah, we're gonna get out, see how bad holiday traffic is in Chicago, and then hopefully we'll be back tomorrow night, and then go from there. We'll just kind of see what we can do getting leased on, but we'll see you in the next one.